Welcome to another episode of Rock and Roll Flashback with your host, Bill Price.
In this Rock and Roll Flashback episode of Songs That Were Covers, I will review one of the songs that was originally recorded in the 1950s, then covered by four artists in the early 1960s, Long Tall Sally. In March 1956, the single titled Long Tall Sally was released on the Specialty Records label. The song's writers were Enotus Johnson, Robert Blackwell, and Little Richard. On February 7th, Long Tall Sally, with the B-side Slippin' and Slidin', was recorded by Little Richard at J&M Recording Studios in New Orleans, where other artists like Fats Domino also recorded. The single reached the number one position on the Billboard Rhythm and Blues chart, where it remained for 6 weeks and peaked at number 6 on the pop chart. In 1956, it was awarded the Cashbox Triple Crown Award. Little Richard's version is rated by the Rolling Stone list of the greatest songs of all time at number 55. The music of Long Tall Sally is a fast, up-tempo song which featured Richard's hammering boogie piano, coupled with Earl Palmer's fast drum shuffle. Eventually, Long Tall Sally became one of Richard's best-known hits. In 1999, it was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. The song also has the distinction of being covered by numerous artists, which includes Elvis Presley, the Rockefellers, the Kinks, and the Beatles. Here is Little Richard's hit from 1956, Long Tall Sally.
Gonna tell Aunt Mary about Uncle John. He claimed he has a misery, but he having a lot of fun. Oh, baby. Yes, baby. Woo, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Yeah. Well, Long Tall Sally, she's built a species guy. Everything that Uncle John need. Oh, baby. Yes, baby. Woo, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Yeah. Well, I saw Uncle John with bald head Sally. He saw Aunt Mary coming and he ducked back in the alley. Oh, baby. Yes, baby. Woo, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Yeah. Well, Long Tall Sally, she's Bill Speechy got everything that Uncle John need. Oh, baby. Yes, baby. Woo, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Yeah. Well, I saw Uncle John with bald head Sally. He saw Aunt Mary coming and he ducked back in the alley. Oh, baby. Yes, baby. Woo, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Yeah. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Woo, have some fun tonight. Everything's alright. Have some fun. Have me some fun tonight.
Soon after Richard's single was released, Elvis recorded the first cover version on September 2nd, 1956, at Radio Recorders Studio in Hollywood, California. Here is an excerpt of Presley's cover version.
Gonna tell Aunt Mary about Uncle John. He claimed he got the misery, but he having lots of fun. Oh, baby. Hey, baby. Woo, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Well, Long Tall Sally, she's built a speech, got everything that Uncle John needs. Oh, baby. Hey, baby. Woo, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Well, I saw Uncle John with bald head Sally. He saw him Mary coming and he got back in
In 1962, the Rockefellers recorded a cover version of Long Tall Sally. The following year, they had a hit with Killer Joe, which reached number 16 on the Billboard Hot 100. In episode 32, I reviewed the career of the Rockefellers and the story behind their hit, Killer Joe. Here is an excerpt of the Rockefellers cover version. Toward the end of 1963, the Ravens had changed their name to the Kinks and were looking for material to use in their debut album. Their tour manager had heard a Beatles live performance of Long Tall Sally and suggested that the Kinks should record the song. On January 20th, 1964, they recorded the song at Pi Studios in London. Unlike the original, the Kinks version omitted the piano part and featured a harmonica solo. The Kinks version was released in the UK on February 7th, 1964, and in the US on April 1st. Here is an excerpt of the Kinks cover version of Long Tall Sally.
Gonna tell Aunt Mary about Uncle John. He says he got the blues, but he has a lot of fun. Oh, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, baby. We're having some fun tonight. Well, the Long Tall Sally has a lot on the bone, and nobody cares if she's short and tall. Oh, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, baby. We're having some fun tonight. Yeah, we're having some fun. We're having some fun. Yeah, we're having some fun. We're having some fun. Yeah, we're having some fun. We're having some fun. Everything's all right. Yeah, we're having some fun. We're having some fun tonight.
Little Richard was admired by the Beatles, who regularly performed Long Tall Sally in their live performances. Interestingly, the song was performed during their early days as the Quarrymen in 1957 and up until their last concert in 1966. Here is an excerpt of the Beatles playing a live version of Long Tall Sally.
I'm gonna tell Aunt Mary about Uncle John. Said he had to miss it, but he's got a lot of fun, oh baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, baby. Someone yeah. I saw Uncle John with bald headed Sally. They saw Aunt Mary coming and they dumped back in the alley, oh baby. Yeah, my baby. Oh, baby. Someone
The Beatles recorded Long Tall Sally at the EMI studios on March 1st, 1964 during the recording session for A Hard Day's Night. However, it was not included in that album. The amazing thing about the recording is that the band was so familiar with the song that it was recorded in one take and no overdubs, with Paul singing the lead vocal and the hammering boogie piano part played by producer George Martin. Long Tall Sally was released on the UK extended play disc of the same name on June 19, 1964. It was included in the US album titled The Beatles' Second Album, and in Canada, the album titled The Beatles' Long Tall Sally. The song was released as a single in Sweden, where it reached the number 2 position and number 1 in Denmark. In 1988, it was included in a compact disc compilation titled Past Masters, Volume 1. In the liner notes, Mark Lewison wrote, quote, "A breathtaking one-take performance from the Beatles and Paul McCartney in particular, not merely copying but arguably bettering the original 1956 Little Richard recording." End quote. The Beatles also recorded the song on several occasions for the BBC in 1963 and 1964. On August 29, 1966, the Beatles performed in their final concert at San Francisco's Candlestick Park with the last song, Long Tall Sally. The band had requested that the concert be recorded for posterity. Unfortunately, the tape ran out at the end of the second verse. Here is the Beatles' 1964 cover version of Long Tall Sally.
I'm gonna tell Aunt Mary about Uncle John. He said he had the messy, but he got a lot of fun, oh baby. Yeah, oh baby. Ooh, baby. Some fun night. I saw Uncle John with Long Tall Sally. I saw Mary coming in the duffing in the alley, oh baby. Yeah, oh baby. Ooh, baby. Some fun night. Well, Long Tall Sally built, put his riches got everything that Uncle John need, oh baby. Yeah, oh baby. Ooh, baby. Some fun night. Well, we're gonna have some fun tonight. Have some fun tonight. Ooh, everything's alright. Have some fun tonight. Have some fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow, we're gonna have some fun tonight. Have some fun tonight. Everything's alright. Have some fun tonight. Yeah, we'll have some fun. Some fun tonight.
In this episode of Songs That Were Covers, I reviewed Little Richard's hit Long Tall Sally and the 4 initial cover versions. And until next time, I'm your host, Bill Price.